Alright, got it fixed. Okay. The thing was that I had the I had the stream on. I had the Streamlabs on overnight, and then I usually unplug this camera right here, um, and I did. But with Streamlabs, you have to make sure everything's plugged in prior to starting it. So when I plugged this back in, I didn't reopen Streamlabs. That's why this camera was being funky. But looks like everything is working just fine now. We're ready to get started. Um, Welcome to cooking stream number, what is it, 76 now? Is it 76? I can't even see it on my end. Oh yeah, it is 76. We're making our way through, I guess. Today we have another one by HomeChef. Hopefully it'll be better than yesterday's. Yesterday's was, I'm not gonna lie, kind of a disaster. I didn't even take a picture of it because it was that bad. It could have been so good, but it just wasn't. It wasn't up to par. Like it looks so good on the. It's like one of those. It looks so good on the picture, but it just didn't turn out that way. But I'm pretty sure, like, there's no way I can mess up this one. This one is one of their really, really simple recipes. So Home Chef has basically a couple recipes each week. Um, ooh, bad lighting. But you can see here, it's a 15-minute meal kit. So they have several of these every week that you can choose from, that are really fast. And the reason that they can be really fast is because a lot of the stuff is already prepped for you. For example, like garlic is already chopped. A lot of stuff is already, broccoli is kind of already chopped for you. Everything's pretty much prepared. All you have to do is cook it when it comes out of the box, which is pretty nice, I guess. But I guess what you lack here is, complexity in your recipe, but should still taste good. So, without further ado, let's get started. This is the Mongolian style beef stir fry. Today is Sunday. I wasn't going to stream today, but package arrived late, so here's your stream on a Sunday. This is not going to be a reoccurring case. Next week we'll be back to Friday and Saturday streams. But yeah, let's get started. For those of you who are watching this on YouTube, welcome. As always, you can see these recipes in the description below. I will have a link that goes straight to this exact recipe posted, so you can check it out. And if you have any questions about the meal kit or any other kind of stuff about that, you can DM me, whichever way you find convenient, and I'll try my best. All right. I actually made it through a full intro this time without missing stuff. It actually feels good. Damn. Just hope I can continue this streak. All right. Let's take a look at the recipe. As you can see, 4 simple steps. It's really simple, which is why it's supposed to be 15 minutes. So this stream is actually going to be really, really short. Especially since I also pre-prepped. There was not a lot to pre-prep. All I had to do is get out my chopping block and do the broccoli, which is actually sitting right here. That's the broccoli, pre-chopped. Other than that, if we take a look at the ingredients, we've got some beef, which I'm hoping is not spoiled. The shrimp yesterday was okay. I'm hoping the beef was not spoiled because when the package came in, it was kind of not cold anymore. So hopefully it didn't sit like that for a long time. This is our mixture. Normally it would be coleslaw, but today it's not going to be coleslaw, which is good because I hate coleslaw. We've also got, here's where I mentioned before, the chopped garlic, as you can see. So this saves quite a bit of time in prepping. It's already chopped for you. We've also got, this is a spicy Szechuan sauce. I can't pronounce stuff today. And garlic sesame sauce because, well, you can't see it because it's not zooming correctly. You also got some sesame seeds, cornstarch, and ginger and chili seasoning, and some cane sugar. But first, we are going to cook the beef. The beef is going to be cooked on this pan right here. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Let's raise this up. And then you guys will have to bear with me for a moment. With this tripod setup, I always have to change the angles manually, and it's quite annoying. Right. Well, we'll stick with this angle for the rest of the screen. I'll give a little zoom in. This is the pan we're going to be using. And I want to get the beef package open first. Hopefully it does not smell, because if it smells then that might be a problem for us. We won't have a meal to cook. This is the main star of the dish. And we don't really have starch today. Yeah, that's a problem with this recipe. It's missing starch. It's missing like rice. You normally would have rice, and I'm not gonna cook rice today because I don't have time. I have stuff to do. I have a lot of plans later to. I have to submit a lot of PTO for work because I found out that I have a lot left over actually. So that's nice. Alright, I'm gonna give it a smell. Smells okay. I don't actually smell anything. That's good. That's good. That's very good, actually. Alright, heat's turning up. I'm turning it up to a 6. And we're using a tablespoon of olive oil today. And I'm gonna want to keep this moving as it is beef, breaking it up into tiny little bits as I go. Alright, seems to be getting up to heat quite quickly, so we'll go ahead and put in that olive oil. I'm gonna do a little bit more than 1 tablespoon. It is a large pan, so I want it to coat. There's a little bit smoke, that's from the underside. That's not from me messing shit up. That's because I can't wash shit properly. Alright. Let's see if we can get this beef in the pan. There we go. There we are. Immediately I'm going to start breaking this up into tiny bits. I want to cook evenly and not overcook as well. while that cooks, I also want to go ahead and, I guess, turn on the air purifier. Because beef has this distinct smell that travels. Alright. Looking good, looking good. Alright, at this point I want to put in that seasoning blend. And then kind of really mix this up quite a bit. I do want this beef to still be like soft when this is done, so I don't want to overcook it. So once I don't see any pink, I think I'm going to take it out. Alright. Again, if you're looking at the recipe, it does say 160 degrees, but you're going to have no way of knowing that. So the only way you can really judge is by checking the color and I guess the firmness of the beef. It's gonna start getting firmer and firmer, and then like at a point you'll realize if it gets that firm, you're not gonna want to chew on it, so gotta take it out before then. But they do say 4 to 6 minutes. We don't have to put any salt or pepper on this because there's already seasoning with the seasoning blend, which is nice. I'm going to keep mixing them just so that the seasoning gets all the way through. And at this point, I think we are pretty close to finishing. I don't think it's been 6 minutes yet, but I no longer see any pink, and it looks like all these chunks are cooked. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the heat and move on to the next step. So I have a plate ready here that I'm going to transfer the beef onto. Ordinary plate. And I'm going to keep the sauce, I think, because we want that for the broccoli. We want flavor. Transfer the beef off to a plate. And now we are left with some sauce. That sauce, we're going to add broccoli, the slaw mix, garlic, some salt. There's a lot of stuff to add, actually. Make sure all of that's open. Alright. So back up to a medium, level 6 heat. And for this, we don't have to add any more oil, I guess, because it's got this beef oil, which is really nice. I sense. Ooh! I will check that out soon. Okay, so broccoli. You'd think cats don't like the smell of broccoli, but like, I was chopping up broccoli earlier, and then they came up to me, smell my hands, and like, I'd eat that. So I don't know, because broccoli doesn't smell particularly good. So I think my kittens just don't give a fuck about anything. Like they'll eat whatever like I present to them. I feel like. Here's the slaw mix. Ah! Don't mind me getting it all over the place. I'll clean that up later. Sometimes cooking has to be messy. Alright, slaw's in. Here's our chopped garlic. Put that in as well. If I could get most of it out. Wait, really? I don't think they like broccoli. It's just they didn't hate it. Like to some people, broccoli smells like throw up, right? It doesn't smell good. It's not supposed to. Like I like the taste of broccoli, but like in itself, it doesn't smell good. So I would think cats don't like that smell. But I don't know. Maybe not. I wouldn't suggest feeding it to them. I don't think they're supposed to eat broccoli. Let's add some salt. Oh, and we're supposed to add some water to this. Fourth a cup. Just so it has some moisture. Oh, so I need to do the cornstarch now, apparently in a bowl. I don't like the smell, but I like the taste. Yeah, I think most people. And then there's some weirdos who just don't like broccoli. I get it if you're growing up as a kid, you don't like broccoli, it's whatever. But like, you end up loving it because it's just like, it's just so tasty with everything. Mix this in this green bowl, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna turn the heat off. Let it kind of sit while I do some mixing over here. This is, I promise, this is cornstarch, not the stuff that you snort. Mix this a little bit, I guess. Looks like milk now. All right. So they gave me like this huge. It's not huge, but it's a pretty big size of spicy Szechuan sauce. You can't see the text here, but that's how much we have. And on the recipe, it doesn't say specifically how much to mix in, just how much you want. So, I'm gonna ask you guys, all of it or half of it? This decision's up to you. Look at the other side. I spilled stuff. Alright. Here. Wait, or what? The spicy Szechuan sauce. So, I've got a small like container here. It's about this size, like compared to my finger right here. Now, how much do you want me to put in? Half of it or all of it? Or none of it. Like, I don't really care. You can say none of it. But it probably won't have that kind of kick. So, I'm at least willing to put half of it. Okay, all in, all in. I like it. Alright. Might be too much for me, but, you know. We won't know until I try. Alright, I'm gonna turn on the heat again. Ooh, I'm so scared. There's a lot. There's a lot in this thing. That's so much. Like, what if this is super spicy? No, look at it. Look at how much sauce. Like, if this were like a super spicy sauce, you wouldn't even, like, you would just need like a little bit. I'm just hoping it's not as spicy as I think it is. Because if it is, I'm screwed. Alright. Garlic sesame sauce. That should be yummy. Let's see what it smells like. Ooh. I like this one. I like the smell of this one. Sesame and garlic. That's just so good. You're Asian. You're supposed to be used to spice. Like, but I'm not a real one. Like I'm like, I'm fake. You want to know how I can prove that I'm fake? All right. Math. I'm bad at math. Right. That's number one. Number two. I can't play piano. Oh, there you go. There's your proof right there. Okay, that's mixed in. I'll wait for it to like kind of heat up. Kind of start bubbling a little bit before I do the next step. But we can do the sugar, I guess. Between us Mexicans, Asians are the only ones who compare. Yeah. Well, like I'm not really lying when I told everyone I was black. Like, what if that's how I feel on the inside? Come on. Sugar's gotta go in. There we go. What is this? Cane sugar, right? Cane sugar is good sugar. I like it. I feel like that's the difference between Asian food and a lot of other cultures is that we use quite a bit of sweetness in recipes, whereas a lot of other cultures they tend to use salt as their main seasoning. Of course, they've got like other spice blends and stuff, but like you don't see a lot of sugar in Italian recipes, I don't think. Adjust your screen settings. Yeah, I'm going to use a filter later on. Well, actually right now what you see here, like my face, that's a filter. It's a highly advanced piece of technology that changes my face to make me look this way. But if I remove the filter, like you'd see how dark I am. All right, so that's mixed in. Um, Last step is to add in this cornstarch mixture. And then once that starts simmering, I think we should be done. It's already pretty saucy. Hello, welcome. Panda, thanks for the sub. Welcome back. How's your puppy? You've been away from Discord for a while. We're all kind of worried about you. It would get more views if you cooked in the nude. See, here's the thing is that I would, but I need a platform to do that on. Alright? If you find me a platform to do that on that's not OnlyFans because that site sucks, maybe I'll do it. I'm not like ashamed to like expose my body. It's just skin. It's like clothes. That were given to you when you spawn. You know. And the clothes that you get later, that's just stuff that you buy. But like, you can always take that. You can take off all the cosmetics and stuff, and then be left with you know, the skin that you spawned with. What's wrong about that, right? All right, turn this off. That is heated and saucy. All right, beef is going back in. Choose that next time I try Fly International. Yeah. Um. Oh, it's a she. Okay. For some reason, I thought that puppy was a male. Okay. She's really friendly. I think a lot of like maybe it's like a trait with female animals, or like they seem really cuddly. Maybe. I don't know. Cryptic might know because like Cryptic has like fucking 5 cats or something. Out of the females, that you have, like, are they pretty like cuddly? Okay, it's done. It's done. But guys, I don't have a starch. I don't have a starchy. This is so lame. I just really wish like they included rice. Like, come on. Like, I know I can cook my own, but I wasn't intending to. The recipe should just come with everything that you need for a balanced diet. But oh well, what can you do? What can you do? Alright, I'm ready to plate. But we can make any final adjustments right now if it tastes like crap. So let's give it a taste test first. You know what this tastes like? Not spicy. That would get people what? Including a beer? No, you need certain things. You need a good thumbnail for people to, when they are browsing, they can see it. And then do something like where they come for the thumbnail and stay for the personality or something like that. I don't know. That's probably what Amaranth, says to her viewers. All right. Do I want to take a picture of this? It's not really Instagram worthy. I guess I'll take a picture. It's for the YouTube thumbnail anyways. Just so I have it. But yeah. I have plenty other pictures to post on Instagram later though, so I'm not too worried. Um, oh, for a full balanced diet. Listen, listen. I have other drinks arriving later tonight, but right now, all I've got is this bottle of pure leaf real brewed tea, raspberry flavor. That's what I have. And it's so addicting, like I have to make myself stop buying these. Like I don't know why I like raspberry flavored tea. But yeah, I can't have any of the regular sweet tea anymore. Because it's just, not really special tasting to me. The super sweet tea. No, 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 no. The regular sweet tea is okay, but like if the super sweet, like dude, that's overload on sugar. That's gonna kill you. All right, back to this camera. Let's see how this turned out. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright. So I've got some broccoli here. Let's give that a little taste. Yeah. And then with the beef, one of those would make me feel like I have diabetes, to be honest. Like I like my sweet tea, but like when there's that much sugar, that's just it's just sugar water. All right. The reason why today's recipe is on a paper plate is because, well, it's not a super fancy one. It's not Instagram worthy. So anything that is not Instagram worthy goes on a paper plate. So I don't have to, wash another dish. But if it looks good enough that I think I can post it on Instagram, then I use this plate right here. Because I'm lazy. Washing dishes is just not my line of work, you know? It's more of a woman's job. No, I'm kidding. Don't ban me. It's a joke. All right. That's that. That's the 15-minute recipe, by the way, from HomeChef. Can't say I highly recommend, but there's a lot of other 15-minute recipes that they have that might turn out pretty good. I've tried them in the past. It's just super fast, so, if you don't have time, it's a good idea. All right. 50-minute stream, woohoo! See you guys next week or during the middle of the week if I decide to do a titty stream. at some point. Bye bye.